Legion guys died in Vietnam. They were selling them, sending them like, straight from like prisons and stuff that like, just like ask you like 20 years in prison. You want to go fight in like war in Vietnam, or you want to like die in prison? Like, everybody want to go like fight. Like they think they have a chance. But so
it's like mercenaries, colonists.
Like come on, like everybody like. But this is the power of French Legion, because nobody came there like a baby. I came like after the war in like Serbia there and stuff. I came like I already know, and the guns, I know like the things, and I live in street, no food, no drinks, no water and stuff. Like so people like me, they like already know, like they're not like regular guys. So everywhere we go, we know the things. Every country we go, there is somebody with us from this country, who know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So that's the power like of French Legion. We have a captain from the nuclear submarine, a Russian guy, like smartest guy ever, and then you have a guy like some pickpocket in Marseille. Police catch him. It's like prison or French Legion. French Legion. Police bring him to the quartier, put him in, and it's like, okay, go. There you go. So.
But like, what do you mean? There's no quitting. Like, well, like what happens? Either you like once you sign, like, okay, like I'm going into the French Foreign Legion. It's like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like either you die or you stay. Like there's no quitting.
Back in time, you see the movie with like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah. So that back in time you don't quit. Yeah, like you want to quit, they're gonna shoot you. So because that's the deal. They get you from prison out, you're gonna die from French Foreign Legion. I want to tell you, in Vietnam, like going back it's like one of the combat is like 200 French Foreign Legion guys and captain in front. He'd come in front and tell him like, we going all on this place, nobody's gonna come back. Like we all gonna die, but let's die like a legionnaire.
Yeah.
They go and they all die there. 9,000 French Foreign Legion guys die in Vietnam, and today in the world altogether is like about 6,000. There's like no more. 6,000,
That's an absolute massacre, man.
So, massacre, but that's like you signed for.
Français par le sang versé.
But honestly, like rotting in prison or like die in combat, like fuck it, like let's die in combat,
I totally agree.
Come on, and same, like they like
Valhalla.
Valhalla, but like at least you're gonna get some drinks, maybe at least.
At least. Oh man. And like did like in French Guiana, like was there any like what's the most like fucked up thing you ever seen like in French Guiana?
Like fucked up scene like in French Guiana.
For you.
Yeah.
I know you have a big filter.
I don't know. Like what are you looking for?
I'm looking for whatever you got, brother.
Some things I cannot really talk about this.
I know.
Before I once I want to quit Canada, I'll give you the real story.
Yeah, good. Okay,
I promise you this.
Good, brother.
So
good.
It might
good.
be like in 5-10 years before I leave Canada.
Yeah, plans to leave Canada.
I'll give. I think so. I'm alone here. Like no family. Girlfriend. So.
Yeah.
So probably just like leave Canada. But I'll leave a little like story. But like, I have a friend died like in French Legion too. Mm-hmm. Then in French Guiana. So yeah.
It's okay. So you're close. You're close to it. You're close to it. Yeah.
So,
well, no, but like I'm trying to be a journalist too, right? So I'm trying to get you, man. But you promised.
Yeah, no, I promised. Yeah, I met the people like the Francois, old guy. Like he's banned by Mitterrand. By Charles de Gaulle, he's banned from France for life. He was the mercenary somewhere in Africa. They banned him from France. He live in French Guiana. I was hanging out with this guy. He was like fun guy and stuff and stories crazy stories. But in French Guiana, you have people who just like get out from the jungle and shoot somebody or cut with machete and run back in jungle. They don't really find those people.
Like you talked about before. Like we talked about it before. Like the machete is so dangerous. Like a machete is quite the weapon, huh? Like people like don't really look at it, but it's
machete is like something like if people do like martial arts, they know what is sword, the katana, Japanese sword. There is no defense bare hands against the sword.
No, of course,
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So like anything you have in hands, maybe you have a chance. But if you don't have nothing against sword, you cannot fight. There is no way. Same thing is with machete. if the machete is in the hand of the guy who is like blind or something, maybe you have a chance.
But it's not only that. Apparently, like if you don't die by the cut, like you'll die by the infection, right? Because they used to use machetes to cut the forest, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Like same, like like the machete, like you like sharpening. You have to know what part of the blade you sharpen. You don't sharpen all blade. You don't sharpen point and stuff because you're getting tired. Like cutting in the jungle with machete, you're getting tired. So when you get tired, that's that accident happened. Always, like when the people get tired, like in construction, in anything. But cutting like this plants and stuff. If you have these caterpillars in the jungle, every one longer than 3 centimeters, that's like kind of inch and longer. Probably can kill you. Like if they have a poison that they can kill you.
Really?
So sometimes you cut this thing and you cut yourself. Yeah, that's infection. And you're like most likely. And in jungle you don't have a doctor. We have I used to carry the chainsaw in jungle too, big chainsaw. We like take off the bar and stuff. But I used to carry because of this. If somebody get in a hurt or something. One time happened, the wind and the big branches, like I say, branch from the tree, that's like a 30-inch thick branch falling from the 80 feet from up. So we have 3 or 4 guys like wounded like badly, broken skull, broken shoulders, broken like your hands, legs and stuff. So that's when I find the place where I cut the big tree. Is a corner of the river, or if it's in the middle jungle, I cut just very big tree that's in base, probably 10 feet in base. So when I throw him down, the helicopter can land the rope in because you need a perimeter 20 meter. 20 meter, what is in feet? 60 feet.
Yeah, probably
60 feet perimeter. Clean that helicopter can just drop the rope down. But 60 meter, that's like a soccer stadium to land a helicopter down.
So you have to cut down a soccer stadium worth of trees.
Worth of trees, but that's like a couple big trees that's gonna crush everything, And that's same when you cut these big trees. That's special techniques you use, and we use long ropes. And I have a guy standing behind me very far, and I am attached to the rope. So when I cut the tree. When the rope get tight, I look at the guy and I just run behind him because he see that what side tree is falling. If you don't know, you can run for like 10 minutes and still be under the tree,
Those are big trees.
Through the bushes and stuff.
Yeah.
So and when the tree fall down, they just open the space, the sun come down, bro. I have like pictures and videos, I can show you.
Wow, because it's so dense, right? You don't really realize it's so big.
It's 88% humidity all the time. So the most people die in jungle first is machete, by you right, like I told you before. But then after is like a heat stroke.
Okay.
Heat stroke. The big guys, like the guys who lift the weights and stuff, it's heat stroke because it's
need water.
Humid.
Muscles need water.
Yeah. It's humid and you allow the equipment on you, so there is no breathing. And one thing we did back in time, I hope they changed this now. We were wearing the cotton shirts, the cotton shirts that dating from 70s. The thing is that cotton is nice when it's dry, but when it's wet, the skin doesn't breathe through. No, even now when I cut trees, I wear always this plastic. This Lululemon.
Yeah.
So it's that's the only thing that's right because the air is still going through, and that's what you need.
You need breathable material. Yeah.
Yeah, but heat stroke is a big thing.
Cotton shirts and 88%.
Army regular shirt, but it's full cotton. So.
And you're sweating a lot too. So are you more prone to infection and stuff like that?
You know what? The thing is like you say,
gangrene. You're not scared of that shit.
You know what? When you go especially when the machete, that's a team going in front. When you go with machete, you first, you're cutting through. Let's say I'm as a Eclairer jungle, the stage I do, I'm first with shotgun or last. Every mission.